No longer on the sidelines, transgender characters play a big part in series storylines all over primetime.
Yeah, Ross, and now the daytime soap The Bold and the Beautiful is declaring that trans people are just that, bold and beautiful.
I'm really glad for the big pop of transgender issues in mainstream media. So to have our lives being shown as real lives, that we love, that we live, that we have families, to have that being showed across mainstream America, I hope that that gets in.
90% of Americans say they know a lesbian, gay, or bisexual, but only 8% say they know someone who is transgender. In 2015, mainstream media is looking to change all of that. Scott Turner Schofield was announced today as the first trans male to land a major role on a daytime television show, appearing May 8th on The Bold and the Beautiful. But in his downtime, he coaches corporations and universities to help understand trans issues.
The way that our system is set up around gender, we have men, we have women, and that's it. And when people come out that are different than that, for whatever reason, we find it very difficult to talk about, even if we have full respect in our hearts.
Acceptance is what the trans community wants, because there are alarming stats conducted by the Williams Institute that has 41% of trans people attempting suicide.
At first, a lot of people looked at me like I was a science project, with girls like me and Laverne and everybody coming out in the entertainment world. It'll make it easier for the younger generations.
It has meant the world to me to see affirming representations of trans people. Maybe I would have accepted myself a lot faster.
Of course, Orange is the New Black's Laverne Cox has become a symbol of the community, gracing the cover of Time magazine. While this month, Vogue magazine shot a piece with Andrea Pajic, who is the first trans model to appear in the magazine and will also appear as the face of Makeup Forever, making her one of the first trans models to nab a huge beauty campaign. Being known to the whole world with this transition, I thought, who is ever going to love me? How am I going to have a relationship with a man if all of this is public? She says, then I got to a place where I was like, I'm successful and happy with what I've achieved. There's nothing I should be ashamed of. You can take it or leave it. This week, Bruce Jenner brought even more awareness to the community, with 17 million people watching his interview with Diane Sawyer, with many now pushing for Bruce to be a civil rights leader in the movement for transgender equal rights.
Not a bad idea. Lena Dunham looks to build on her respect and admiration for the trans community. She's doing a documentary about Bindle and Keep, a tailor in Brooklyn that caters to the trans community.
And in the film industry, Jared Leto famously won an Oscar for his role in Dallas Buyers Club as a trans person. Now, this November, fellow Oscar winner Eddie Redmayne will star in The Danish Girl, about the first trans woman to have gender confirmation surgery.